Happy 2025, everybody. We decided at the last minute to take a little trip to Victoria, British Columbia for New Year's Eve 2024. We took a ferry from Tsawwassen, which is just south of Vancouver, and it lands at Swartz Bay on the Sandwich Peninsula, about 20 miles from downtown Victoria. BC Ferries are really nice. They're a privately owned company, unlike Washington State Ferries. BC Ferries have a very well maintained fleet. On the BC Ferries, the car deck is completely enclosed with watertight doors and no openings. So during a big storm, you don't have to worry about waves crashing in. They don't even let you stay in your car. You have to go up topside. Price was about $83 US each way for the two of us and our car. You don't get a senior discount in Canada unless you're a BC resident and have a special card. The route from Tsawwassen to Swartz Bay is through the Canadian Gulf Islands, which is very beautiful. They're the equivalent of Washington's San Juan Islands. The weather cooperated nicely for us, and we got to see a lot of the scenery. Wasn't quite as nice on the way back. The ferry that we traveled to Victoria on was the Spirit of British Columbia. I guess this guy likes to live remotely. I wonder where the nearest Safeway is. This is the British Columbia flag flying in the breeze. Here we are turning in one of the tight passageways, swinging around. After we landed at Swartz Bay, we took a little detour to the Victoria Airport and ate at the Dakota Cafe, which has really good wonton soup. You can get it with either chicken or seafood. It's located adjacent to the Victoria Flying Club, which has been around since 1946. We stayed at the Hotel Grand Pacific, which is in a great location right on Victoria Harbor. Walking distance to quite a few things, right next to the Parliament buildings. Right across the street from the hotel is the Blackball Ferry Terminal, where the Coho comes in from Port Angeles, Washington. This is the view from our room. They had a nice gingerbread competition, which was a fundraiser for Habitat for Humanity in the lobby of the hotel. Here's the view from the elevator of the harbor. It was all lit up at night for Christmas. One of my childhood memories was going on the Tally Ho back when we visited when I was about 7 years old. Here are a few shots of the Parliament building. Victoria is the provincial capital of British Columbia. A lot of people think Vancouver is on Vancouver Island, but it's not. It's on the mainland. We ate dinner at a Korean fried chicken place called Smile Chicken. We didn't have the spicy, but we had the honey mustard, and it was delicious. We stopped in at a very unique and legendary bar called Big Bad John's. It was one of the first bars to open after Prohibition in BC ended. And there's women's bras hanging on the walls, and you can eat peanuts and throw the shells on the floor. The Empress Hotel is a landmark in Victoria. Great place to go have high tea or to stay. And it was all done up for Christmas, so we had to go inside and take a look. We found a great diner called Floyd's Diner, very close to our hotel. It was very popular, as you can see here. They had some very unique menu items and great decor. One of the things was called the Mahoney, where the chef cooks you whatever he wants, and it's like gambling. You flip a coin, and if you win, you get it free, and if you lose, you pay double. The diner had a poster from the movie The Breakfast Club, which just happens to be the first movie Lori and I ever saw together. Here's apple pie French toast, and I had the lumberjack breakfast, which is hiding potatoes and sausages underneath that big giant pancake. The highlight of our trip was going to the world-famous Butchart Gardens for the Christmas lights, even though it was after New Year's. They go till January 6th, and it was delightful.
When we're in watching the scene, and then we can look at it when we come back.
On Christmas Day, I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day in the morning.
The next morning, we got up and had a nice leisurely breakfast at Floyd's Diner again, and we took the ferry home on the Coastal Celebration. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year.